How are we doing? Are we keeping cool? Are we keeping cool today? I've had to take my shoes off because my feet were just so hot. So I just thought, right, come on, let's get going, everybody. Let me just take that down so it's not in your eye line. Should have got that done beforehand, really, shouldn't I? So, how are we all? Are you all able to keep nice and cool? So right now, if you're watching this live, it is Monday morning, 10 o'clock, 11th of July, and it's a scorcher. So let's take it easy. Well done for coming. Whenever you decide to do this, take it easy. If it's still hot, I think it's going to be hot all week, isn't it? So what I would like us to do is start marching, but start marching nice and easy. Definitely nice and easy. Make sure you've got water to hand. Ease through those feet. Ease through those arms. We'll take it nice and easy this morning for the 30 minutes. We're going to do lots of stretching. All right, we're going to do a bit of balance, bit of dynamic balance as well, but nothing to really kind of raise this heart rate, okay? So I know it's hot, but we will feel better when we've done something, all right? Okay, so just ease through the feet, ease through the arms, holding on to something if you need to. Well done. Pulling in through those abs, lifting the chest. That's good. That's good. Taking nice deep breaths this morning or whenever you're doing it. That's it. That's great. Yeah, just easing it through, easing it through. We're going to tap the toes out to the side, but only really small. So just a small tap out to the side, just working through those hips. Now tap them into the corners diagonally. So off you go. That's it, into the corners diagonally. That's probably a bit nicer on your hips this morning. That's it, just easing them through, pointing the toe if you can. Yep, that's nice. Yeah, lovely stuff. All right, can you now tap the heels in front? So do a heel dig, take it easy on those toes, lifting the toes, doing what you can, going through at a speed that works for you. It can be faster, it can be slower, it doesn't matter. Just get those legs moving. Well done. Excellent stuff. Let's march again through the feet. Off you go. And if you're feeling all right and you're happy to make it slightly bigger, that's okay. You do that. But just, don't overheat. All right. The important thing is that we're doing something. We're getting ourselves moving. We're getting the heart rate raised just a little bit. Well done. All right. Let's do some good mobilization now of all the joints. All right. All the synovial joints. All right. So the big moving joints. Slow your feet down. Take them wide so you feel nice and stable. Lift the chest. Bring your shoulders back and down. And we'll do shoulder shrugs, lift and lower. So do them both at the same time, up and down. Keep yourself lovely and tall in the chest. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. And do one more time. Now I'd like you to roll your shoulders backwards with a nice big roll. Forwards up, back and down. And again, can you really think about how you draw them back and down? And as you draw them back and down, really focus on how you lift the chest. That's good. Yeah, that's great. Now, I'd like you to roll your shoulders forwards, all right? So this is not great for our posture, all right? So you can feel how it brings you forward, doesn't it, as you roll those shoulders forwards. It's good for your shoulders, it's good for the shoulder joint, but not great for our posture. So now, I'd like to roll your shoulders back again and just feel the difference, how that really lifts the chest each time. That's it. Good. Great stuff. That's it. And then just do one more time. Do one more. Lovely stuff. And stop. Let's move into the elbows. Arms down by your side. Fingers to the shoulders. And then ease them down. Now I'd like you to think. Bend. Straighten all the way. Bend. Straighten all the way. Do two more. Bend. Straighten all the way. Do one more. Bend. Straighten all the way. Wrists. Take your arms in front. Your wrists around in one direction. Super stuff. Circle your wrists around in the other direction. So around they go, around they go. Draw a big circle with those wrists. Excellent. Beautiful. Now bring them in at the waist. Turn them up and turn them down. Turn them up and turn them down. Two more. Up and down. One more. Up and down. Now I'd like you to take your fingers towards your chest and then back again. So palms to the screen. Palms down. Two more. So it's just trying to flex and extend through those wrists. Last one. Great. Let's give our fingers a wiggle. Let's give our fingers a wiggle. Some people like to pretend they're playing the piano, although I'm not sure you play the piano like that. I never really played it, so I don't really know. Turn them up the other way, give them a wiggle again. This time, fingers together, unfurl them one at a time. So let's do a big thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Squeeze them together one more time. Ready? There, there. Now watch them go, watch them go, watch them stay big. Lovely stuff. All right, now can you curl them in one at a time now from your little finger? There, there. That's it. Just curl them in, curl them in, curl them in. Great. Excellent. And give them a wiggle out. Let's go back to marching through those feet. All right. So just maintaining that kind of I suppose. Because, you know, you've got to stick with it. You've got to stick with it. Let's give ourselves a bit of oomph. So you do elbows backwards and you lift the chest. All right, now then, I'd like to slow your feet down again. Take your feet wide. This time, lift up. I want you to turn your head in one direction. Come back to the middle. Turn your head in the other direction. That's good. It's just better to do shoulders before neck. All right, so I will work down, but it's your neck just mobilizes and turns better if these muscles and joints are a bit warmer. All right, can we try the forwards and backwards movement? So fingers on your chin, and we take it backwards and we take it forwards. You take it backwards. Now, this movement, really good for working on the bones and the muscles here in the back of the neck. All right, so it's all about keeping it mobile, but it's all about kind of reminding your neck to go back, because quite often it goes forwards. All right, so we want to bring it back. One more. Bring it back. Excellent. Stop. Give everything a wiggle here. That's it. That's good. All right. Waist. Lift up. Arms down by our side. Let's lean one way. Take it easy. Come back to the middle. Lean the other way. Now, think about this. You are going in a straight line. You're not leaning forwards or backwards. All right. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and then lean. And that should encourage that nice straight line. So really bend, but in a straight line. All right, so not forwards or backwards. All right, so you're going down there. Aim for the side of your kneecap. That's good. That's good for the side of your kneecap. Good. Should we do one more time each time? You might find that you're going slightly further now. Maybe. It's really good for our spine to do this movement. Let's stop. Take the lock off the knees. All right, and that should help to keep the hips sit forwards. All right, because I want you to draw your shoulders back and down and twist the upper body. So you will get a little bit of movement in the hips, of course, because you're all attached. All right, but I would like you to think about your chest moving. All right, so the rib cage moving, the torso moving, and the middle bit staying nice and still. There, all right, so it's thoracic here. One more time each side. There, trying to keep my hips facing forwards and relax. Okay, relax the arms. Now what we can do is do a bit of a bigger twist. So if you let the arms kind of flop down by your side, that's good. And then you might find that now, can you see my hip is probably naturally just pushing forwards a bit. Now be nice and easy on those arms. Nice and easy on the arms, nice and easy on the shoulders. You know, nothing too sort of momentum as you swing, but just enough to, you know, encourage that waist to move. That's it, because we really, really want to keep this kind of torso lovely and mobile, keep the spine lovely and mobile. Let's relax now there. Let's pop your hands onto the hips and circle the hips around. All right, because I'd like to do a hump and hollow in a bit. All right, and so we can do that on the floor, or we can do it standing up, all right, to see how you feel. Or you can do it holding onto a chair. All right, so, all right, let's go around in that direction. Okay, all right. So let's start to move through these then. So let's bring your feet in. Let's have another march. Let's swing through those arms. Now, can you think about how the arms travel forwards and backwards? Forwards and backwards. Can you think about your chest being lifted? Imagine that you've got a big sort of cord pulling you up to the ceiling. So you're lifting. So that vertebrae and your spine, you've got gaps between them, and you are, and they're a bit more gappy in the morning. So we're a bit taller in the morning, aren't we? All right, so we haven't had gravity crushing down on us all day. So let's go up there. That's it. Nice and tall. That's great. That is great. Think about it. Shoulders back and down. Excellent. Even if it's not doing it, the fact that we're thinking about it and just thinking about all these bits that encourage the upright posture is really, really good for us. Okay, really good for us. Ease it down. Ease it down. We're going to try and knee lift, right? So you might want to hold on to something here. All right, so ease it through. Ease it through. See how you're feeling. It can be tricky on your balance, this one. So if you want to hold on, please do. All right, but it's hips and knees that are working. Let's do one more time each side. Now I'd like you to bring your heels up towards your bottom. Ready? So you go heels to your bottom, heels to your bottom. Some people quite like to do this wide because you might feel a bit more stable. It's up to you. See how your knees feel, see how your hips feel. All right, we're just trying to bring those heels, draw them up towards your bottom. Excellent. Can we now do a heel and a toe? All right, so stop there. Do a heel and a toe. Again, hold on to something if you need to. Heel and toe, heel and toe. Lovely stuff. Good. One more. Brilliant. And then you can stop there and let's change sides. So you've got to put your weight on that one leg. Try not to drop the hip too much. Keep up nice and tall, and it's heel and toe. Again, you're holding on to something. You've got easy arms moving, just by way of sort of balancing you out, really. Whatever you need to do, holding something or using those as a bit of balance, or again, something to, keep you engaged. Don't leave me. Just that's it. There's march again. All right, everybody. So we're not going to go any bigger than this in terms of marching and intensity, all right, because it's hot. We don't need to, all right. There's loads of things we can do. I like to step to the side, and then I'd like to come back in. Now I want to step to the other side. Now what I'd like you to think about this morning, or whenever you're doing it, is how much space you can make and just how much you can lift that foot off the floor. All right, so this is dynamic balance. Ready? So you're stepping out. You can feel how the weight shifts and then you come back. All right, so the dynamic bit is pressing those feet off the floor to push back into the middle. All right, so, and I want you to do easy stuff with your arms. Easy stuff with your arms. In fact, you can be holding on to something if you like. Take care of that knee. You see, you've just got that little bit of space, that little bit of a gap between coming wide and narrow. All right, wide and narrow. Let's do one more time each side, wide and narrow. Last one. Last one. All right, now then, come into the middle. Now I want you to step to the side. Just make it a step and then bring your foot in. And then go the other way. So this is slow side steps. And what I want you to think about is wide hips forwards, narrow. Wide, narrow. Now then, if you can again, think about how you can make that bit of space and lift up the foot. So you step and you come in. See how you feel. Can you imagine that you're stepping over something? That's it. So you're going sideways step and forwards. Now, the tricky thing is, of course, if you were actually stepping over something, you'd have a look at it, wouldn't you? What I'd like you to do is keep looking forwards, okay? So it's there. Keep looking forwards. Feel those feet moving. Feel them moving. That's good. That's good. That's it. You're brilliant. You're brilliant. That's it. Good. So you're getting space. You're getting lift. You've got strong legs. One more time. Good. Come back. All right. Now then, I'd like you to tap the toes behind you. Ready? So tap behind and in. Tap behind and in. Tap behind and in. Now, I'd like to feel how your feet come back to hip width apart. There. Tap behind, in. Tap behind, in. Now, can you start to make it a bit of a bend? All right, so you bend the knees and you come in. You bend the knees and you come in. Now, things to think about here. It is really tempting to lean forwards. What I'd like you to try is standing up tall. All right, so try it. Shoulders back and down. Just try it like this. Do one more. Now, you can do a few more now with a slight forward bend, and you may find that you're a bit more balanced, possibly. Just see how you feel. It's a different exercise, isn't it? Because you are bending and extending. So that's the thing to think about here, is you're going down, but you've already got to extend up. Let's do 2 more. So you're going down, you've already got to extend up. One more time. You're going down there, but you've really got to extend up. Lovely. Ease through those feet. Swing through the arms. Ease it through, ease it through, ease it through. Lovely stuff. Heel raises, then toe raises. All right, so first of all, feet on the floor, lift up tall. One heel, down. Other heel, down. All right, so I want you to just think about how much you can get that heel to raise. It can be really tricky on those toes. All right, it really can be tricky on the toes. All right, let's try both together. Ready? And both heels up, both heels down. Both heels up. Think about your torso. How tall can you be? Can you bring those shoulders back and down? This is really good. This is excellent concentration this morning. All right, this is really, really well done because it's hot. All right, it's really hot. So just take it easy and just focus in on your posture. Focus in on yourself. Focus in on your balance. Lifting the heels. Really well done. Can we do 2 more? That's it. Onto the ball of the foot and down. One more time. Onto the ball of the foot and down. You can give that a bit of a shake out if you like, just because the lactic acid can get quite heavy going in those calves. So if you just move it about, it'll just disperse it. All right. Shall we try going the other way? So let's try one toe and down and then the other toe and down. So just try that. See how that feels this morning. Lifting the toe and down, lifting the toe and down. All okay? There. Yeah, good, good. All right. Shall we try both toes together? Ready, stay. So you're rocking back onto those heels. Pop the toes down. Back onto the heels. Pop the toes down. Again, so we go lift and lower. And lift. And lower. Well done. So try and avoid balancing by pushing your bum out. All right. It is really tricky. See if you can be tall. That's it. And down. And then just do a few more. Lifting and lowering. You could do a couple not holding on if you want. Just be careful. You can't lift quite as high, I don't think, if you don't hold on. Should we try one more time? All right. What is, I think, slightly easier is if you move off the spot on your heels. So let's lift the toes up and then just see if you can just sort of shuffle there on the spot. It may make it, even though it's like a harder exercise, really, it may make it marginally easier to perfect it. Okay, let's stop. Let's put the toes down. And once again, give yourself that wiggle out. So, again, the sort of the lactic acid can be really quite tough there in those shins. So just wiggle it out. All right, this is good. I'd like you to try standing on one leg. Now, I don't know how the heat will affect your balance. So hold on to something to start with. And we are going to stand on one leg. And we are aiming definitely for 5 seconds. If you can do more, do more. All right, so here we go. You put your weight on one leg. Try not to drop the hip, all right? So keep up nice and tall, all right? And then I'd like you to pull that foot off the floor. You're going to stand tall. You're confident. Your shoulders are back and down. We're staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that foot down. Wonderful, okay? Let's try the other side, all right? So you put your weight on that one foot. You lift up tall. Try not to drop the hip, okay? It's just, you're just aiming the weight over and then you pull the foot off the floor. You stand really tall. You work through that standing leg. The ankle is strong. Your leg is strong. Your body is really strong right through those torso. Couple more seconds there if you can. And then you put the foot down, well done, and then you give it a wiggle out. Really, really good. Can we now try tandem stance? Because again, it is really good for our balance. You are naturally stable with a wider base. So let's make it narrow. We've been practicing some of that on narrow base. then I would like you to take one foot in front of the other foot. All right, now, I would like us to get our weight so it's evenly through both feet. You might find that you need to slightly soften off the knees. Press down firmly with those feet. Be tall. Bring your shoulders back and down and look forwards. Well done. Well done. Well done. You can hover that hand over your support. Extremely well done. Very, very well done. You can stop there and you can go back to that nice stable base. Excellent. Let's try the other foot in front, just see how you feel. You might want your support on the other side so that you can step away from the support if you need to. All right, so you take that outside leg in front. All right, so you're as narrow as you can be. All right, you lift up tall. You bring your shoulders back and down. Try and get that weight evenly over both of those feet. Wonderful stuff. Be as tall as you can. Be as tall as you can. Excellent. How are those ankles doing? They will be wobbling from side to side, I know. That's okay. That's good for us. And then you take your feet wide. Wonderful. That's it. And give those a bit of a wiggle out again. All right. Lovely. Can we try one more that's standing on one leg? This one is going to be leg swing. All right. So flamingo swing. It is really, really good for us. It's good for our standing hip and it's good for mobilizing this hip as well. All right, so are you ready? We put our weight on that one foot. You step forwards with one foot, then you step back with one foot. You step forwards and lift the knee. You step back and lift the heel. Then off you go again. You swing forwards, you swing back. Think about it. Think about it. You can feel free to hold on. This is good. And sometimes it's good to hold on with both hands. All right, that's great. Oh my goodness me. Well done. Let's do two more there. And let's do one more there. Fantastic stuff. And you can put the foot down. Excellent. And then give yourself a little wiggle out. All right, let's do the other side. So stand up tall, outside leg from your support. Sorry, that's all I meant there. The support is there. So that if you need to step out, you're not going to bang into your chair or your table or anything. Okay, so we are swinging the leg. The supporting leg is nice and soft. You are standing tall. You are swinging through. Good. Very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. How is that standing leg doing? It is really hard work. How's your torso doing? You're pulling in nice and tightly. Let's do two more. Well done. Well done. Let's do one more. Fantastic stuff. And then you can stop and rest and wiggle through those hips because, again, you've got quite a lot of lactic acid build up here. All right. I'd like us to do something for our spine now. We're going to do hump and hollow. You can either do it standing up. All right. So you can do it standing up. It's all about pushing the hips back and standing up tall. All right, you can do it. If you've got a chair with you, you can do it by sort of slightly leaning forwards on something. That works quite well as well. Okay, or you can come all the way down onto the floor onto hands and knees. So I'm going to do it on hands and knees for a couple, and then I'll do it sort of standing up as though I've got a chair in front of me. All right, so take your time as you come down onto the floor. It's usually strongest leg forwards. All right, and then you ease yourself down. Take it easy. Take it easy. Well done. Down it goes. That's excellent. Lovely. That's it. Take it easy. Take it easy. Ease yourself down onto hands and knees, or you stay standing. Try and once you're down onto the floor, you have your weight over the shoulders. It is more tricky on the wrists, okay, but it is better for us. We're in a better position. Everybody, here we go. Tilt the hips underneath you. Look down towards the knees. Come into a flat back, push the hips up to the ceiling and look up if you can. Let's do a few more of those, all right? So you round and look down. You come to the flat of your back and you look up. All right, let's do that again. Let's do a few more to go of those. All right, I'm now going to do a couple that are standing up. All right, so stay on the floor if you're on the floor. But if you're standing up, hopefully it looks a little bit like this. All right, so keep going. That's it. Keep going. Take your time. Take your time. Well done. That's it. Really working through this part. It does not need to be quick. In fact, it's better if it's slower. All right, it's better if it's slower. You can think about how you tilt those hips back. So you're aiming to get space in those vertebrae. All right, space in the middle of the vertebrae. keeping it moving. It's really, really good for our spine to maintain that range of movement. That's it, but do it gently, do it slowly. That's it, you don't need to do anything quick. All right, you're wonderful. Should we make this one the last one? Make it the last one. So you can finish with a flat back. Then if you've been on the floor, take your time as you come up. So remember, it's strongest leg first, using your support, taking those toes underneath you, using the support to help you up, and then take your time when you get here. Stand up tall and let's all have a drink. Well done. 25 minutes in and I'm just offering you a drink. That's bad. I'm so sorry. You okay? You know you can get a drink when you need one. You are at home. I know you don't want to miss anything by having a drink. What's she got on to now? Well done. I hope this is all right. It's sometimes really difficult to remember what the speed is like, you know, because I can't see you. I think I'm much slower when I teach face to face. So anyway, we're doing what we can do. We're doing it at home, and that is excellent. Everything counts, all right? Let's have a stretch. So let's have our feet so they're nice and wide apart. So a nice wide base. Hopefully that is much more stable. Take the lock off the knees. Let's put one hand onto one shoulder. I want you to think carefully about how you stretch your triceps, okay? So this is this muscle here in the back of the arm. All right, so the stretching is all about the muscles, okay? But we need to think about our postures, especially with this one. It's really tempting to lean forwards to get the range of movement. I'd like you to stand up. I'd like to put that arm in between the shoulder blades as much as you can. With this other arm, you push here, use it to encourage it back, or you can do that. If it feels all right on your shoulders, you know, you can do it that way. You can encourage it down. So you're trying to encourage that arm to go in between those shoulder blades. All right, so maintain that lovely range of movement. Okay, relax down, but it is tricky because our shoulders do get injured. They really do. They're really complicated joints. There's a lot going on with it. All right, so take it easy. Do what you can. You push here and you keep that shoulder blades back down and keep the chest, the shoulder girdle lifted. That's the word I was looking for. Well done, everybody. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. That's excellent. That is excellent. Good. And relax. Now give those shoulders a roll. All right, we're going to do a waist stretch. So I'd like to lift the arm up, reach up tall, and then lean over. All right, so use something to support yourself. Now, this time, think about how you draw your shoulders back and down. So you're more there rather than there. All right, so try and be, that's it. That's great. So you're giving yourself that lovely big stretch through the waist, underneath the armpit. Again, it is a tricky stretch to do. That's good, and relax it down. Now let's try the other side, all right? So push the arm up to the ceiling. You can give it a helping hand if you need to, all right? And we go up, and then we go across. So things to think about. Try not to lean forwards. Try not to lean backwards. You lean over. You stretch, stretch, stretch. Don't hold your breath. Draw your shoulders back and down. Well done. Well done. And relax. Give those shoulders a nice big roll again. Excellent. Pop your hands on the hips again. Circle your hips around. Wonderful. And then you're going to go around the other way, circling them around. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Good. And then you can stop. Brilliant. Let's give yourself a calf stretch. Are you ready? So you can hold something. Take one foot back. Press the heel. Oh, press the heel down. Sorry, I got tight calves. They never seem to get any more flexible. However, they're not getting worse. They're not getting worse. We're maintaining that lovely flexibility in our calves because it is really, really good for our walking stride. All right, for our stride length. Give a nice confident stride length. Excellent. Come on in. Change sides. We go toe, heel. Again, give yourself a stretch. How are you doing this morning? Was this all okay? Well done. Well done. Well done. We've done it. We've done it again. Another week, another tick in the box of all the stretching, all the mobility, and that balance stuff that we did was really good. All right, so take one foot in front, give yourself that hamstring stretch, pushing your bottom up towards the ceiling there. So you can have your toe up or down, whatever works for you. So remember, we're all slightly different the way we're made. Our flexibility is different. Our injuries are different. So, you know, find the position that suits you, but just make sure you can feel it. It's stretching here. This is the stretch really good for getting down towards your feet. Okay, and then you come on up. Take it easy as you stand and change sides. All right, well done. Pushing your bottom out and up. So out and up like you're sitting down onto a chair. That's good. Feel the stretch in your hamstring. That's it. Good. In the back of that thigh. Feel the stretch. Feel the stretch. Well done. Toe up or down, don't mind. Whatever suits you. Whatever suits you. I think mine's down because I'm relatively flexible here in my hamstrings. That's just the way I'm made. All right. And then up you come. Shoulders back and down. All right. Let's finish off. Deep breath. In and reaching your arms up if those shoulders feel okay. And again, 2 more. There, take it easy. Oh, we have done it. We have done it. 1 more time, ready? There you go. Well done. Give your arms a wiggle down. This is really good. You've done it. Well done. Have a great day, everybody. Keep cool. Keep the curtains drawn if you need to, and the windows shut. That will. I know it's counterintuitive. Well, you must know that. It keeps the hot air out. So, well done, everybody. Stay cool. Have lots of drinks. See you soon. Bye.